Hello, all you space engineers out there. Commander Kingfish here, and we are back on the alien planet doing our Apex survival. So, we finished up in the last episode our. Let's go outside here, and we got our. Oh wow, pretty nice day out here. We we got our flying machine, our flying platform working, and we built another set of wind turbines, and we got that all in. So today, what I'd like to do, well, I've got a few things I'd like to do, and some of it is just kind of a little bit of off-camera work, stuff like that, like doing some renaming, doing some naming conventions. Uh, but one of the main things I want to do is go get some gold so that I can build modules for the assembler and refinery, because I need to have, since this is the only one that I have on here, I want to make sure that it's at max production, and I've got room to place the modules in all the way around here. I want to put speed modules on here. First off, though, I think we need to take a look at, let's see how our power supply is holding up. Let's get to a control display here, and let's take a look. So our wind turbines they've got optimal clearance for the most part, but we just don't have a lot of wind right now. So that is our main set of power. This is the wind turbines that are on the uh, habitat right here. Now we do have some wind turbines. Where are they at? Oh, actually, there should be. Those are actually showing as part of the base. They're not part of a subgrid. So let's take a look at our batteries, see how they look right now. We should have batteries right. Where are you? Rotor. Battery should be at the top. Here we go. That battery should be that one right there. So it's got stored power. So it's got a lot of time left on it. We're not using any power at the moment. So if we figure out, I've got neutral signs over here. I did find gold and silver. And where did I find? They should be right out that way. I think I need. So if we come over here, or if we go to G, let's check the progression. Let's go to module. And where are my modules? Let's see if we have to build anything to get to the modules. Where are they at? Well, maybe we can. Let's see. Power production. Oh, they got to be here someplace. Here they are. We built an assembler, so that gives us access to our speed modules and yield modules. So I want to put yield modules on the refinery and a speed module on there. A yield module takes superconductors, which I believe requires gold. And we also, our speed modules really doesn't take much of anything. I don't have to really go after. So let's go ahead and drop that down, because I do want to put a couple of those on. Let's put this down to here. And I need steel, so there it is. Let's go in there. Let's just grab all of that. So let's see here. We have room on this side. What do we have on this side? I guess we're gonna have to put it in here like this. So if we put that one there, that's a speed module. Put one there. It's gonna make it kind of tight in here. But if we put that right there like that, put that there, and then maybe put one right up here like that. So we can still get through to here. So we've got 3 speed modules that we want to put in. Let's get the parts for all of these. And of course we're gonna have to walk around. Let's do this. And then we're gonna hit shift middle mouse, put all of that stuff into production. And let's see if we can't get these speed modules. Then that will certainly help with producing stuff. The other thing I probably need to do, I probably need to eat something. And so we'll do that. One of the other things I needed to do too, though, is I need to add a battery here to the habitat. We managed to get this power in, and I think maybe I'm just going to put this battery right here. So let's do this. Find 4. And that needs to be, I need to put that on frozen. There we go. So if we put that right there, and I'm going to need to do this. Oh, we could put this stuff into production. First off, let's see if we've got our parts, and we can start building on this. All right. And let's get to the other side over here. Let's get this one built. All right. You know, and at some point I'm going to be moving all of this stuff. This is more or less a temporary deal. And let's see if we can get this one done. There, that should help speed the production up. All right. Grab the parts. And see if we can't get this other one built. We'll need the computer parts, of course. I think that's what's still being built. Let's just take a look. Let's look at our production. Everything's out of the queue. All right. You know what? Let's, all right. So we should have everything that we need. Get this second module. Everything should process faster now. So we're trying to get the parts for the battery. Oh, them damn spiders, every time that thing comes up, they scare the hell out of me. So let's go down. Let's get the gun ready. Harvest this. Could be another one that pops up here pretty quick. Who knows? Yeah, I like those interior turrets. They do a pretty good job. Still got pretty good ammo on the pistol. And I think we still got pretty good ammo in the turret. So let's see. All right. I think we need to put these into production. So let's take a look at our production on the assembler. Oh yeah, look at that. That is cranking out so much faster. That's going to make things a lot better. All right. So if we grab that, and let's get over here and get this battery built. This way we're getting power as we continue to use more, put in more power resources in. We need to store up stuff. All right. And we'll get this one all built out over here. And actually, I was going to go mine some gold and silver, but I want to mainly get the speed modules in. And I didn't need gold and silver for that, so I'm not going to go worry about that. But now we have this battery in. So one of the things I wanted to build or try to get done today is put in a hangar where I can build my other ships. And I've got a blueprint on what I want to put in, and I think I'm going to put it in out over here. So what I need to do is run stuff up, and I'm going to need to set up a projector. So why don't I go ahead and get some of that done, and let me kind of build this out, and we'll see where we're at here, and I'll catch back up with you here in a little bit. All right, well, I haven't gotten too much farther. We had radiation that came in, and I had so I went and picked up more iron, and I thought I had that turned off. Actually, you know what? Here, well, what if I do it like this? Let's turn this on and then off, and maybe that'll... Oh, well, I guess we're going to have to look at the iron and ice out there. So I did get my projector kind of set up, and what we want to do is bring in... Let's go to blueprints. And let's go to, what did I call it? Shoot. I have a ton of blueprints, and I kind of forgot what I had called it. Where is it? It should be here someplace. Hangar. Let me do a hangar. There it is. I think that's the one I want. Let's copy to the clipboard. And let's see how this looks. Alright, so what I want to do is I need to move that out. It's almost level. I just need to drop it down one. So let's come in here. Hopefully we're not going to get caught with the spiders. Now, actually, you know what? While we are thinking about it, this turret, we just got to be careful. I am going to be setting up some stuff. Let's go back over here. All right. So let's... horizontal. All right, that's got that moved over that way. Let's flip it. So that might be do it the right way? Nope. That is wrong. That back, and is that pitch then? Yes, pitch. And I actually think that's the way we want it. So we just need to move it out horizontal. Actually wrong way. Forward. Okay. Almost there, I think. Ooh, spiders. Oh, there's 2 of them. Let's get over here. Wow. They popped up out of the ground together there. That's what I was kind of worried about. Spiders. Man, oh man. I sure love those interior turrets. They have done a really good job of keeping me protected. All right. Now we should be able to get back to the business at hand here. Because on here, I've got turrets set up for this as well. So let's, all right. Now, was it this way? Yeah. And we still might need to move that out just a little bit. So I need this to connect in. That is dang close. You know, if I drop it down 1, then that should be all connected up. Well, let's do that. Vertical. Where are we at? Did I do that right? Oh, of course. Of course I did it wrong. Backwards. Vertical down. Right there. That should be it. I should be able to start building. I set that turret up right there. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go grab some steel. And we can start making some of this. See, the idea of getting this hangar built, I'm going to be able to... What I want to do is build a welding ship and then a mining ship that I can either fly, probably flying. Although I'm building it down low to the ground, and the idea is that I can make wheeled vehicles as well. So let's grab some steel just to get things started here. Yeah, we can just grab all of that. I think I'm going to need some of these as well. So let's just grab that, and then let's see what we can do. All right. Yeah, we should have a few minutes since those spiders just sprung up over there. Let's see if we can get a couple of things done here. All right. 1. There we go. All right. And the hangar is started. So one of the things I want to do is I need to bring over a port from over here that I can access my cargo and stuff so that I'm not having to climb up there. And let's see. Oh, I actually have... I have a conveyor right there. And that should tie into everything. And what I also might do is get a set of stairs in. All right, well, that's kind of giving you an update on what I want, but you can kind of get a feel for what this building is going to be. It should be pretty nice. And then I'll have airtight hangar doors so that when I'm in there, it will be able to work away. It'll have oxygen and everything. So it should be a nice secure place to work away from the spiders. I'll have some turrets set up around as like what I've gotten over here. So that's what the building's going to be like. And hopefully we can get some of that done today. So let me get at it, and then I'll catch back up with you here in a little bit. Well, I have got my connector run over here for now. And I think the other thing I'm going to do, just to be a little bit safer, is... yeah, we've got an ice storm coming in. I'm going to have to go in and get some shelter here pretty quick as well. But let's start building this out as much as I can. And we can see that we... Oops, too much steel. Let's grab that. I guess that's all I got built. All right, let's put this down. And let's go back inside. We'll get healed back up again. Maybe this storm will go by. We can start making some parts and get that done. And we can do that from inside. One of the things I do want to do is, and I can probably go ahead and get started on this while we're waiting for the ice storm to go away. I need to put in a programmable block. Because one of the things I want to get, and I don't understand it fully yet. I've used it before, and it's worked pretty good. But I want to put in Izzy's inventory manager. And so, which means I'm going to need a programmable block. So if we do this, let's see, do I have one down here? I don't think I do. So let's go G. Programmable block. Oh, actually, maybe I have it with the projector. One. Oh, no. All right. Let's do this again. Programmable block. And we're going to just plop that in right over here. I'm thinking, what color do we want it to be? Kind of a charcoal color? Will that kind of stand out? And we're inside, so maybe if we just do it a little bit of a rust color, maybe a lighter color. I don't know. Darker gray. Does that look? What else do we got? We've got that over there. Yeah, let's put that in while we're waiting. Let's put those into production. Cannot draw a couple of plates. Go ahead and put that right there. And let's see if we can get the rest of our stuff. There we go. All right. And before I forget, I should get a little health and some energy, and that takes care of that. And we should eat a little something. Trying to be more mindful of eating. So one of the things we do need to do as well, and I think I will put it up just above it, I know I don't have those pulled down yet. Let's go G, LCD, LCD panel. And that, we're gonna put right up there. I usually like to make those charcoal just around the edge. So plop that right there. And that. That shouldn't take very long with that speed module. There we go. And that goes there. All right. Now, if we go into the programmable block and we go edit, we want to browse our scripts. Let's refresh. There we go. All right, I want Izzy's. Got a lot of scripts here. It should Izzy's dock ship. This is the one I want. Let's copy to the editor. Check the code. And click OK. So it's now starting to look at the inventory. And there's just a lot of stuff that we can do. This is not what I really wanted to do today, but since we've got an ice storm out there, it was something I could work on in here. So I tell you what, let me kind of fiddle around with the inventory manager here, and once the ice storm gets done, we'll head back outside. All right, well, I got the programmable block all in, and I did get an LCD panel set up, and it looks like we're going to be able to go back outside now. So, one of the things that I want to use this for, and I believe I can set this up, and again, I've got to do a little more research on it, but I think I can set this up to create quotas on parts so that I can have enough parts always in the queue, so when I need to build something, the parts are there, and so when I use it, then it'll tell the assembler to build some more parts. But let's head back outside to the projector and see what we can get built. And actually, while I am at it, I know I need steel. Oh, I did have another spider pop up, so let's put this into the food processor. Oh, you know what? Izzy is moving everything to my large or my small containers. What'd she do with all my food? Or what does he do with all my food? The food processor. Where did it go? Oh, the small container. All right, so tools, ammos, and bottle. So it moved it all, anything the uncooked and the cooked is over into here. So when I tell it to put into production, then it will put it into production. Which, let's do this. I do need to make some more of these, so let's get another 30 of those going. So we should have plenty for that. If not, it'll just sit there in the queue until I bring more algae over. Oh, I was going to grab some steel. That's what I was getting started on. We can do that down here. I can. Okay, and now with the sun up, you can kind of get a better idea of what this building's going to be. And I think it's going to be pretty cool. So one of the things I want to do is get the floor all in and get this stuff done. And this is going to all take steel and whatnot. So let me go ahead and grab a bunch of steel. And I'll get started with it. I need to make a bunch, actually. So let's go to production. Let's go to the assembler. Let's just put 1,000 into the queue. And that should make that pretty quickly. Now, let's see where Izzy's throwing all of my steel. Right now, Izzy is leaving it in the assembler. Alright, so we can get started with this. And if we jump up here, all right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Come on, come on. I need to get out of here. There we go. All right, so I wanted to... Oh, it's going to start... All right, so it's going to do that. That takes steel plate, so it's going to put all the steel plates into that. All right, let's just start going around here. We've got to get all of this bottom built anyway. We should be able to walk on this. Oh, I need steel. I'm out of steel already. All right, well, let me get a little farther along on this. Let me get some of this built out. And once I get the bottom all built, then we're going to go and use the flying platform. I also need to get this built. Oh yeah, let me get that built. And then I'll catch back up with you in a little bit. Well, I've been getting chased around by these damn spiders. My turret over there on the other side didn't work. For whatever reason. I've got to take a look at why it... Hey. Over here. This way. Alright. Let's gather this up. And... I gotta take a look at why that other turret didn't fire on these guys. Alright. Well, that was interesting. Kind of exciting. Unless it's all blocked in, it just wasn't getting... So I might move this. And actually, you know what we're going to do? We are going to move this. Let's grab this. And we will grind this down. Grind this down. All right. Oh yeah, that's because I've got that on the hologram. All right. How much steel do I got? Let's see what we got here. Let's grab a little more steel. Have 100 of those. That should get us enough to build these blocks out. I hope. And then we'll build this turret down here. And this might be a little better protection. Alright. Well, the good thing is I haven't died yet, so that's kind of a good thing. Alright. And let's put ammo into this. There we go. Now, let's check the control. on this thing. Shoot once, radius 75. Idle movement, target meteors, we can turn that off. Target rockets, that's off. Small ships, I guess that won't hurt. Large ships, characters off. Target enemies. That should do it. Alright. Let's see if that one works a little bit better than that other one did. I was kind of having to scrabble around there a little bit. Alright. Anyway, so what I've gotten done so far is I've gotten this is where I'm going to be building my ships. And if I connected this in, which I will, I should be able to get my parts and stuff right here. What I'm trying to get done today is get all of the floor so that all that's left is to build the upper structure, which I will use the flying platform for. So let's go ahead and grab these parts and the construction components, and are we out of materials? Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more iron. Well, I tell you what, let me kind of put the rest of these parts all in, and we'll start this one all over. So we'll clear that out, and I'll use up this steel that I have on me, and then I'll go mine some more ore, and I'll catch back up with you once I have that done. Alright, well, I can see that these guys are just going to be relentless. There's one. I was just getting over here to mine some ore. And of course, we've got... There, so maybe just the one spider. I'm kind of getting on guard for him, though. I kind of know what I got to do, so let me get back to the mining and see if we can't get some ore over there. And I'll get back with you here in a little bit. Well, I got back from mining some ore, and of course I hit that just a little too hard and damaged my connector. And oh boy, you know, you got to pay attention. All right, let's see. Need steel plates. Shoot. Let's start this all over again. I got a bunch of these. Let's clear these out. Let's do this again. There we go. Now, let's put these into production. Hopefully I put enough materials in there. Come on, one motor. There we go. Let's get this built. And now I should be able to back in and connect up. Let's see if we can do this a little bit better. Come on, slowly, ever so slowly. All right, proxy. There we go. Now, all of our Izzy is managing everything, just yanked everything out of the old cockpit. So I've got some scrap here. Let me see, get everything out of the ship. Ship is empty. Oh, okay. All right, let's hop out of here. And oh, we got radiation. That would figure. All right. Let's go up above and kind of reset things. See where we are at. Get back inside. Get out of the radiation. And I'm going to have to figure out Izzy's method, which is helping. It's kind of giving me on my ore. I got a long ways to go, though. All right, so let's see. What do I got? In my inventory, I've got a deposit over here. Must be in this one. What's... Izzy, where'd you put all... Oh, container number 3. Which one is container number 3? Where is... Oh... Okay, I'm confused. Let's see. I have a small container. All right, let me kind of unconfuse myself here, and once I kind of get that figured out, I'll get back with you. Okay, I've unconfused myself. I got a third. I forgot I had put this small cargo container in here, mainly so that we can put ice in there and stuff for the O2 generator. So that's where that cargo container went. So that's that. Looks like our radiation has stopped. And let's see if I can get down there and build some more stuff. I better eat something. And let's... Oh. Okay. If you hold that down just a little too long, that pops up. And let's put this in here. That'll get sucked off and gone. Let me see something. How much iron do we now have? 11.5K. All right. That should be enough to get something done. And then we might be getting close to calling it a day on the video. But let's see here. Make sure we have the pistol at hand. So far, we've managed to get some stuff done today. I would like to try to get... inventory. All right. I better grab some steel plates. Worst case scenario, or best case, or whatever you want to call it, I would like to get the floor done. And have that and that. I might have to do some more mining, but I think if we can get this floor done, I'll be pretty happy with that, actually. So I think we're about halfway with this here, because that's kind of the center of the building right there. So this is done all the way over to here. Oh, I better... What do we got here? Oh, is that not done? Oh, that's the confusing thing about a projector. Kind of got to figure out what... Let's build this. And then that leaves... What do I have on the floor there? I should have... What is it? Where did it go? Right there? Okay, that was a steel block that needed to be built. I thought I built these all out. Conveyor tube. Let's get the parts for that. Yeah, see, the problem is you get the building away here, and you end up possibly, with you might end up building something on top of a block that still needs to be built. And that's the only thing that I kind of worry about this. Let's come around. Reinforced conveyor tube. All right, that should have that built. Okay, and then that's inside the wall. So that's what I'm trying to get done, is everything under the wall. So if we come over here, light armor block, there we go. All right. All right, that's working out. You get close to the wall, all right, there's that. All right, and then I think, oh, that's a floor center that I put in. The light armor block. What do I need on those floor centers? Interior plates. Grab a few of those. All right, let me get to working away here, and let's see if we can't finish this floor. All right, the damn spiders are back chasing me around. Where are you at? Hey, over here. I need to see if this is going to work. That turret going to shoot it? Come on, over here. All right, you're going to pop up right there. Come on, turret. How come that turret's not working? Oh, I don't know. Oh, boy. Well, I took a hit there. How come this turret is not working? I'm going to have to take a look to see why. All right, let me go grab the stuff out of here. That was a close call. And let's grab this. Let me see. Because this is all connected up through here. It's got power. Why is it not? Let me see what I put over here. Because this turret works pretty damn good. Alright. So let's see what this turret is set at. Idle movement, target meteors on. Alright, well. Target small ships, large ships, target characters. Target enemies. Aiming radius at 60 meters. And let's just see what this one is set at. Should be almost identical. This is set at idle movement. Let's turn that on. That's off. Target characters on. Stations. Enemies. Maybe. I don't know. Turn that on. Go back over and look at the other one. That's not good. I'm depending on that to keep me protected. Rockets. Everything's on except neutrals and rockets. So let's set this one up to do the same thing. Large ships. that off. Enable locking. All right. Well, hopefully that's going to work next time. All right. Let's see what we've gotten done, because we are actually getting kind of close here. I was in the process of trying to get this all the way around when the spider popped up. I think that should have this built all the way around to here. That's built, that's built. All right. So we've got the ring. I think I've got... Let me go inside. I'll be able to tell from inside. Let me grab some more steel. And I don't have any. So let's put another 500 into there and go to the inventory. I still got 118. Just grab that. All right. All right. So that. So I think we've got. Let me come down here. That's hangar door. That should be built, it looks like. That's airtight hangar door. I must have that one block built. All right. All right. That one is built. Oh, that's the battery. Let's build that armor block. Yeah, all right. Well, let's get out of here. If we can. Great. There we go. All right. I think... Oh, there's a block right there. All right, that's built. I didn't want to really put all of that into the battery yet. I think we should have everything. Yeah, that blocks... That's the wall. That's built. All right, so everything along the floor on the bottom is built all the way around. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I got that. So that just leaves the airtight walls. And so all that's left is this section up here. Let me see if I can get this floor done. And when I get it done, I'll catch back up with you in just a little bit. All right, I am just putting in the last of my floor. Hopefully I got enough steel on me. I think I do. And so we'll get the floor in. All right. So I'm pretty sure that's everything. That's all the blocks. We've got this in. I still have to build that. Obviously anything up above and along the edges. But I should have that block done. No, that one is not done. There we go. All right. Now we have... now I think we do. I hope. So we just got the airtight hangar doors, which run along there. And then we've got the airtight hangar doors over here. This one ended up getting started. And then the next thing that we'll start doing is going around this first row, and we'll try to get all of our equipment that we've got set up in here, get those done, and then it's going to be time to grab the platform and just start going around the edges and getting those built. So we have pretty much run out of time today, but I think we've gotten quite a bit done. We've We've got the hangar started, which is going to make it a lot easier because then I can build ships instead of trying to build them up there on the platform. I've managed to take a bunch of spiders out, and I even got started with Izzy's inventory manager, which I've got to learn that and get that set up. So next time we're going to finish that building, and we're going to get it all plumbed in, and that way we should have the battery. We'll get the wind turbines going, so that should give us enough power over there. So yeah, I think we are making some progress. So one of the things I am going to do is mine a bunch of iron, and first thing, okay, that turret worked. So apparently we finally got the settings right. Apparently there was one setting that needed to be done. So I guess we'll wrap it up with a dead spider. All right, let me grab the meat out of here.
Energy low.
And energy low. All right, that's that. Okay, well, Space Engineers, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. It really does help out the video. And please subscribe. That really will help out the channel. All right, engineers, keep your heads low, keep building away, and don't get shot. And with that, Commander Kingfish is out of here, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.